Tonight's weather forecast is heavy rain, so be sure to get cozy and bundle up tight.
All right, so introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Okay.Keira.
Okay.Keira, creative. Yeah. Cool, love it. And I'm Patrick. I ask the questions around here. Is it hard for you to get started on a painting like this, like a big painting like this? Like how long did it take you from your first moment of thinking of it to actually putting pencil to paper?
I feel for this one specifically, it was really quick because I finished the Spring Witch and I was like, oh my gosh, this was so much fun. I need to do it again.
So tell me about the color selection for the Fall Bitch.
For the Fall Bitch?
For the Fall Witch.
Well, Fall Bitch is fall colors, right?
Yeah.
And I loved picking out the colors for this one too. I had like a whole color like board on Pinterest for fall colors. And so I found my fall color palette and I was like, now's time to mix this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, with like fall colors, my own personal experience is like they're really like muted colors.
Like darker or?
No, they're all similar colors. So what kind of problems did you come across with that?
The similarity in colors for sure, and what else? Trying to make those colors flow together. Gosh, yeah, it was really difficult basically laying out the colors more so for her outfit because I knew that the leaves were going to be red and orange, and I was like, okay, what color should I make her hat? Well, orange is not going to look good. Which color should I make her bow? Orange isn't going to look good in that either. So yeah, finding the colors mostly for her outfit. And then once I figured that out, I was like, all right, now comes the leaves.
Yeah.
Everything else is like typical color. Like you're going to color the pine cones brown. You're going to color the leaves red, gold, etc. Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you decide to make her be a fall witch? Like sets her apart from other witches?
From other witches?
Why is she fall?
Why is she fall? I think more so what is surrounding her. Well, her color palette. Mm-hmm. Definitely one thing. And then the leaves and the pine cones.
Yeah, of course.
That makes her...
Just getting in the spirit.
That makes her fall, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I see all those Starbucks bitches out there with their scarves and their boots. And it's cute. It's hecka cute. And you kind of want to match that aesthetic with something like, oh my gosh, what would be the cutest aesthetic is a fall witch. We got all these fall bitches out here.
Yeah.
Let's make them a witch.
Yeah, right. Got to keep it present.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, tell me more about the colors. Like what's the meaning behind them, do you think?
Fall.
Fall. Just fall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really work with like the brown and the ochre and the orange colors unless it's going to be like some bright psychedelic thing. Mm-hmm. And so I was really trying to make them that fall aesthetic, muted, like darker wintry colors, but they're still like really bright and vibrant. So that's definitely what I was trying to have come across.
Yeah.
As like a bright, happy, vibrant fall witch.
Show me a picture of the spring painting. I don't remember it.
You don't remember?
Yeah, yeah. Just show it to me. Yeah, show me right now.
You don't remember the spring witch?
I can't. I've seen so many of your paintings, and you're pumping them out right now, so I can't remember them.
I'm pumping the paintings out. That's true.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty.
I then started the series. So I drew out the fall witch. I actually have a winter witch all ready to go. And so once that happened, I was like, I'm making a video. I'm doing it of the whole painting process. And so I feel like I scheduled it in, so to say. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know me, I'm a very like time-oriented person. And I straight had it in my mind. I was like, this fall witch, I'm going to draw her out next week. I'm going to start getting the paper and the size and the color palette ready, and then I'm just gonna crank it out super fast. And I think I did.
Do you ever get intimidated by just the amount of detail in your paintings, like having to do it?
No, I think it's the best part.
The best part is doing the details.
I love doing the details. Like the hat, easy, simple, right? Mm-hmm. One color is the hat. Boom. It's the biggest part of the painting. And then I was like, now it's time for the leaves. And there's a lot of leaves, so I was like, this is gonna take a while. And then figuring out what color they're gonna be, make sure not a lot of the similar colors are like stacking together, and making sure like it flows across her to create that movement. But it is the best part, is the detail.
Doing the detail.
Yeah.
So tell me about the racial ambiguity.
Of her skin color.
Tell me about her skin color.
Ugh, is that even worth talking about?
I don't know. It might be. So.
I always feel like it's a topic of conversation with me just because I am biracial, and that's like, but I feel like I'm just, with the way the world is going these days, I just feel super annoyed with like the whole conversation now. I'm just like, yes, I'm mixed. Yes, I like to incorporate mixed people into my work. Yes, I like them to be really racially ambiguous. But guess what? That's how the world is. That's what real life is. I don't know where all these other people have been that are just figuring it out, but this is what the real world looks like. Yeah.
What's the worst part?
The worst part is probably the outlining, which is also one of my favorite parts.
Really?
But yeah, because a lot of times I get caught up with outlining, like it has to be straight and perfect and neat. And to be honest, my lines, even when I'm drawing, my lines don't look like that. Like they definitely have like a flow to them, but there's a heaviness to them and then a lightness to them. And sometimes with outlining or lining, I think it has to be a perfect line. All the lines have to look the same shape and weight. They can't have variations to them. And so I get into my head about that a lot. And I always, in the beginning, I try and do that. And then by time I like am 2 seconds in, I'm like, fuck it. And like my lines are weighted and they're bumpy and they're not straight. And once again, that's the funnest part, but the most intimidating part because I always get caught in my head.
Do you feel like the little mistakes just give it character, or do you feel like they take away?
I feel like the little mistakes, especially with like my line weight and stuff, give it more character because I feel like it's like my style, quote unquote. There's finger quotes next to that. It's my style is that kind of messier look, I guess. I don't know if it's considered messy, but it's not as clean. It's more illustrative. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about this painting in particular?
I really feel like it came together really well. I really like the movement. I had fun doing the details of the leaves. I had fun outlining the leaves. And I really do feel like I nailed the movement for this. Because once again, it was very intimidating for me to do the leaves and figure out the colors and how it's going to flow. And then stepping back from it, I was like, fuck yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like the leaves are swirling around her.
Yeah.
You get the little edge clips, like, you know, going over there. Subtle layering. It looks really good.
Yeah, that witchy fall look, man.
Yeah.
Witch vibes.
Yeah. Well, I think that was a beautiful painting, and I think it's a successful video. Is there anything you want to say to the people?
I want to say thank you for joining me and Mr. Pat on our journey to creating this fall witch.
Like and subscribe. Get ready for the next video. It's coming at you.
It will be coming. We got the spring witch or the
we got
winter witch coming.
The winter witch coming at you soon.
No,
witch.
Witch of the white witch.
Check it out. It's Okay.Keira create. Okay.Keira create.
Okay.Keira.creative. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and here on YouTube.
Ooh. Check them out.